Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Game Curmudgeon Plays Dream Quest. I am the Game Curmudgeon. I'm trying something new here. Don't know how well the sound quality and stuff will work out, but you know, it's all a learning process still. I'm having fun doing it. I just want to play the game. I just want to have a few more people see the game that may not be playing it. This is such a good game and there's like no content for it anywhere. And I just can't believe that's the case. I'm gonna try another round of Wizard here, so let's see how it goes. Alright. Took Cowardly last time. I'm really 50-50 between Cowardly and Healthy. Let's try Healthy this time. We did Cowardly last time. Got a shop here. Let's see what we can find. Got a pendant, maybe. Stone charge, maybe. I'm going to go ahead and try my teleport. I'm going to maybe head into this area. Got a chest here. Static charge I will add. As a mage, it's like almost an auto include because I'm bound to have a mana card of some sort. I do like the fireball. Got a shaman here at level 2, a piranha at level 2. Let's try the piranha since he's actually blocking places to go. Looks like just a mana turn here. Keep up the attack. And here's my spells finally to finish them off. And I'll gain a level from that. Actually, this is a tough choice. Deck so far, kind of standard. I wish I had something better. The mana, a couple of manas wouldn't be bad. I think I'm going to take the Frostbolt for now, just because I don't know which direction my deck's going to go. Bolt is a good spell. Let's try that. Got a fireball coming at me. Oh, another one. Could be bad. Okay, we got him. Drawing my spells late, of course, it would be the one time I don't take the Cowardly talent that I would get the fireballs so late. Gelatinous Cube, huh? Level 2 Mage. Should be doable. And it was. I think I'll take the delete. Not really feeling going the Acid Lance route, although the Frostbolt does help that a little bit more. Look, right after I take delete, I find a church. Attack 1. Goes away. Is this a level 4? It is. I'm going to have to attack it at some point. I will go over here and take a fireball first, though. And luckily I drew the fireball, so that helps a lot. And then I drew a Frostbolt, which I cannot cast, so I'll use my cooldown, which gives me 10 mana, so that I can cast it. And that is okay to do because I have 2 very low level fights that I still have behind it to clear. We'll go after the level 2 shaman here. And that was easy. And I think I'll take another delete. Let's get rid of one of the manas. Oh, here's a shop. Oh, that's a tough choice. I think I'm going to take a Gauss's... The way Gauss's Hourglass works is it kind of lets you stall for a turn. You get rid of your hand, or if something happens that gets rid of your hand, or gets rid of your hand so that there's no cards in play, it kind of refills your hand with, like, you kind of redraw your hand, and then you still get to draw for your next turn the maximum amount of cards that you would have drawn. So it can be, you know, really nice for a mage, but if you, I don't know, for some reason when you've got a lot of spells that do a lot of damage and you get one in your hand, I have trouble getting rid of like this. I have trouble dropping the 2 mana ones and just keeping the Jarring Jolt to let the Gauss's Hourglass work. So it can kind of be difficult for me. The Gauss's Hourglass can kind of be a difficult one for me to use. I'm going to take the Static Charge before fight. The Fireball against the cube, and this thing tends to eat mana. He took one of my damage spells, of course. Eat my mana. No. Eat my mana. No. This thing eats. Always eats the cards you need. Ugh. Game cheats so bad. I'm gonna have to use my cooldown. Okay, I'm okay with him eating mana ones. Can't have him eating fireballs and frostbolts. Let's see what we got here. Tag 2's hurt a little bit. No, not the fireball. Oh, that's not good. This might be a really short episode. Frostbolt. Looks like I might make it. Whew, that was tough. Oh. Electrocute is so good. If I haven't ever went over this one, it deals 5 damage, 5 lightning damage or air damage, plus 1 damage for every mana you have left after casting it. So if you get something where you're just chaining mana, you know, you get so much mana. So I'm wondering if I should electrocute and then pendant, just so that I always have, you know, tons and tons of mana. What kind of mana do I? Like now I wish I'd have. I think I will take one of these pendants. And I think I'll actually use the 10 gold delete as well. I'll do it on one of the mana ones. I need high mana. And I'm going to take the equipment for my pendant. Let's see what we can find on level 2. Here I'm going to get some base mana, and then I'm going to buy the health and mana. So that puts me at 8 on the base mana. Clone, what level? 4. 4 Kobold. Level 4. Level 6 Wraith. Level 6 Stone Golem. Ooh. Hildidi's Happy House. Likes attack cards and cards that have multiple rank. Does not like cards whose names start with S. Well, let's see what we get for the attack cards. We'll get a staff. Oh, that's awesome. And a shock. And let's put in the mana 1. Maybe we'll get a better mana card. Static charge, huh? Interesting. That was a pretty good happy house there. Level 6 Goblin. Oh, I actually do not have mana cards to upgrade anymore, do I? Looks like we got no ambushers on this level. Here we have a shop. Another electrocute. That will be handy to add to my deck if I can get the... I'm going to go for some of this low stuff. Let's try the static charge, another static charge, third static charge, fireball, shock, Jarring Jolt, electrocute, and cowers, fire. Oh, come on. Stupid thing keeps running away. The Jarring Jolts work so well against the cool thing is because I have 3 static charges, anytime I draw one of the mana cards, I get to play all 3. So that is interesting. Let's see what we got here. Oh, another church. Get rid of one of the Jarring Jolts. I have pretty much all elemental damage, don't I? Oh, I really need only one shot. What level is this guy? 6? I'm at level 5. Let's go after the clone first. If we can't get rid of him before he gets rid of us. Yeah. Electrocute is so powerful. If you like with that, and I know you can't see me, but like with that right here, the 14 mana here. After I cast it, it was 14 mana, so I'm doing 5 plus 1 extra, so I did 19 damage just with this one card. And if you get some of the mana cards that like double the number of mana you have like on hand and stuff, that can be so insanely powerful. And that is the ones I've won with have been the electric type cards that do a finish with the electrocute. So you've got a little bit of defense and you've got a little bit of or a lot of mana load, and then frankly having a staff helps as well. I'm thinking actually maybe of arming the staff. Let's try that, and let's fight this mechanist for that, because I arm the staff and then I throw the static charge out. It's doing damage for 1 damage for each static charge I play. Then I got the fireball and then the shock and then the jolt. So everything comes quick. First card goes away, huh? Let's do the pendant. And let's use my cooldown and then electrocute. Let's just get rid of him. He's a level higher than me, so I don't want to take a whole lot of chances with him. This is the boss, the Goblin King. Nothing special about him, but you know, could still be difficult. I need the lowest level thing. Level 5 Medusa, I think I can handle. It's not a good start though. Let's go with electrocute first. Frost bolt. And we have to put that away, I guess. I would draw both my static charges, but at least I get to play 2 of them. And the fireball. That wasn't too bad. Here I will take a Mana Surge. I have no cards to upgrade, so Mana Surge is really my only choice here. And I've got my Devastate ability, so. Alright, I think I have mostly elemental damage with the Mana Surge, so I'm going to go after the Wraith now of level 6. This will be good. Pop, pop, pop. Mana Surge, shock to electrocute? No, shock to jolt. And now I can electrocute. So that's what I mean. If you get that big combo where you're drawing all your mana and then you got that electrocute to finish them off. That's why adding that second electrocute to my deck would not be a bad thing to do. And I think I will. This Frost Shape would be a good one too. It gives you a little bit of defense. Let's see what we can find over here. Let's go after this troll. I think we can handle it. Oh, see now, because he did this resilience, I'm going to plop the jolt and then keep the electrocute. Because next turn it'll be so much more damage than it is this turn. And I forgot I just added a second electrocute to the deck, so. But, yeah, that resilience card they play, just, if you don't pay attention and play into that, it can be so devastating. Stone Golem is exactly the opposite of most other creatures. You can do a lot of damage to it with physical damage, but if you've got elemental damage, he's really hard to do some damage with. Now, that being said, I have a staff which does physical damage for every mana I gain, so that is like the wizard counter to the Stone Golem. And since he's hiding stuff, I think I'm going to go after him, because this is what you can do with the wizard. He's, you know, normally very, you know, hard to do damage to him. I'm gonna go after him with the Frostbolt will help. But that's the other thing that they do that's so devastating to you as a wizard. You're doing so well. Destroy an equipment card if you do deal 3 damage or 3 physical damage. He took my staff out, so it's like my main way to deal damage to him. At least I can get a pendant out now. And some electrocution. The jarring jolt does, I don't know why I just wasted 2 mana, does no damage to it because it deals all the elemental damage separately, and since it's resistant to elemental damage, you're having all of that damage, and half of 1 is 0 in this game because it always rounds down. So I think the best course of action is to wait until I draw my staff again and then use my cooldown and then electrocute. So I use my cooldown and then electrocute, and then I can electrocute again, looks like, because I've shot. Alright. Got another lemonade stand. Add some more mana. Got to find something I can take out. I have not used the blacksmith yet, so that is an interesting option. Let's see what we got here. Got nothing to upgrade though. There's nothing really to buy even to upgrade. Level 6 thief, 18. I cannot kill the ghoul. It's like, even at level 5, I don't have the defense to be able to handle the damage the ghoul will put out. So I have to go after this thief, and I've got to hope I get a good draw. Oh, and I forgot he has a stupid cloak that takes away the first card you play. This could be very bad. Might have just lost through stupidity. And I did. Yeah. I don't know that there was anything I could have done, really. I was too low on health, and there was probably really no way for me to get that. So, here's what I was mentioning earlier a couple times. When you die, if you've got at least a certain number of achievement points, it will ask you, do you want to spend those achievement points to, the last time I gained a level, it will reset me back to that point. Everything I've done from the last level goes away, but the level still stays the same, so as long as I do the same steps, you know, I can generally, I'll find the same stuff in shops or whatever. Of course, the combats will be different because they'll be against, you know, I'll be redrawing hands, and that's totally random. So, you know, the combats might go out differently, and then I can, because I know what creatures are on there, I can kind of maybe figure out a better way to go after those creatures. But I tend not to do this. To me, I know it's not, and people will argue about this, but it feels like cheating. So the only time I ever do it is if I'm like so mad that I feel like I got cheated. You know, the gelatinous cube, you know, took out my best cards every time or something like that. And I know it's all luck, but that's the only time I ever do that kind of thing usually. Or if I've just got some insanely good deck that I feel like I just got, you know, really unlucky in one combat, and I want to see how it goes, you know, continues on. But it does cost a lot to do that. You can actually do it again. The second time it will cost 1,000, then 2,000, and so on and so forth. So it's a losing proposition if you do it a lot. Got a new achievement. I defeated a gelatinous cube, and I gain access to the sift card. The sift card is, in my opinion, is just awful. Even in cards that you try to cycle a lot of cards, it seems like it's awful. It requires no action points to play it, but it just, you draw 3 cards, you discard 3 cards, and I've never seen it. It wastes a card in your deck to me. So anyways, that was at least a decent run, a little better than it looked like it was going to start out with when I was in that first combat with the gelatinous cube. Thanks for joining me. I hope everyone has a good time playing, and you know, if you decide to play some Dream Quest, have fun and good luck. Thanks. Bye.